Everybody, welcome to day 4 of the Aldi Advent Wine Bean Calendar. Bean calendar. I could go for a bean calendar. Wine calendar. Let's see. Sorry about the. I've got a bad case, you can see, of mask beard. I was just up in LA picking up a piece of art in Sawtell, Japantown, and so I, of course, wore my Pokemon regalia, including my sweet Pokemon mask that matches this. All right, we got Shimmering Lights series Winter Wonderland Pinot Noir. What little I have had of red wines has been mostly Pinot Noirs. It's also the style of wine I use the most when I cook. Um, Definitely one of my secret things where I'm like, I don't know, what can I do to knock the flavor of this up a little bit? It turns out putting a little red wine in is a pretty solid move. So I have a bottle of Pinot Noir I use for that because I was making a mushrooms bourguignon and I didn't have any Burgundy, and they don't sell Burgundy at my supermarket, and I didn't want to go to a specialty wine shop. But it turns out the Pinot Noir grape is from Burgundy, and in fact, Burgundy is mostly Pinot Noir. So I stumbled brilliantly. I failed successfully, right? Anyway, so Pinot Noir. Pinot is pine. Noir is black. In French, that's because the grapes cluster into little pine cone clusters. Apparently, it's actually a fairly hard grape to cultivate. So it's even though it's grown tremendously in popularity in the Western U.S. In the 2000s, it's still apparently not as widely grown as some grapes, but it does cold environments better than a lot. So there you go. Understanding the grape. It's one of the things I'm picking up on is the more you understand the grape, the more you understand the wine. Most people tend to like it when it's at its fruitiest, which is when it's pretty young. I guess can get pretty complicated. And one thing I was reading said it can have a lot of barnyard flavors when you age it, which sounds fascinating to me, but to most people probably not great. So yeah, most people I think are drinking pretty young. When you're just having some wine, it's very young wine usually. Most of us who buy a little wine at the store, or most of you, I say, I'm not even really a wine person yet. All right, so let's see how juicy this boy is. Very grapey, fruity. Little bit of raw alcohol, although Pinots tend to be little lower sugar, so they tend to clock in, right around 12%. I should switch it around, properly air it out. Yeah, there's definitely at least a couple different fruit notes going on. My tongue's not feeling super on the spot today for saying which fruits I think it is, but nice nice medium body, fuller body than I'm used to because I'm not a wine guy, but nice medium body, fruity, pleasant. 7.5 out of 10, I think I would say. Anyway, join me tomorrow for my next wine.